Hello, I'm going to teach you how to request accommodations through the Office of Accessibility Services. You're going to start by going to mountida.accommodate.simplicity.com/public_accommodation. Here you are at mountida.accommodate.simplicity.com/public_accommodation. Students should submit documentation to the Office of Accessibility Services by emailing accessibility@mountida.edu or by faxing it to 617-969-6909. You can also bring your documentation to the Director of Accessibility Services, Joan Barron, in Halden Hall, room 13. For new students, you should also schedule an appointment to meet with Joan Barron to review the request for accommodations, the documentation provided, and if appropriate, develop a college accommodation plan. Appointments can be scheduled by sending an email to jberon@mountida.edu or by phone at 617-928-4648. We're going to start by filling out our first name, our last name, and a preferred name if applicable. Next, we'll add in our student ID number. Please remember to fill in your Mount Ida email address, in this case, esample@mountida.edu. Next, you're going to put in your cell phone number. If you're a campus resident, please put in your campus address and your home address when you're not on campus. If you're a commuter student, you can put the same address for your permanent and your on-campus address. For your diagnosed disability category, please note the pick list that drops down. You can put as many as you want. I put attention deficit, hyperactivity, and learning. How does your disability affect you academically? What is the most challenging for you to do in academic classes? I wrote, I have trouble focusing. How does your disability affect you in non-academic areas of your life? And if your disability only affects you academically, please choose the answer NA for not applicable, as this is a required question. What accommodations are you requesting? Please list the accommodations. I wrote extra time for exams, distraction-reduced environment, and note taker. Why do you believe these accommodations are necessary for you to access the curriculum and other Mount Ida college programs and activities? I wrote to perform better on exams. If you are asking for assistive technology, please write it below. An example of assistive technology would be a smart pen. Please indicate which semester you are requesting accommodations for. I wrote fall 2016. Have you received accommodations from another school? I wrote no. Is the most recent evaluation of your current condition within the past 5 years? You can write yes, no, or I don't know. I wrote yes. If you're submitting documentation for an emotional disability, it must be within the last year. Are you submitting documentation today? I wrote no. Please list if you've utilized any other academic resources within or outside of Mount Ida. Next, you'll answer if you're an international student, a student athlete, a transfer student, or a veteran. Finally, please include anything else you would like accessibility services to know in order to best assist you. Please list any questions you have about our services that we can answer for you today. To submit supporting documentation, you can scan and attach to an email to accessibility@mountida.edu or fax to 617-969-6909. Please note the timeline for requests. Once you prove you are not a robot, you can submit. You've now created a profile. Please note that when you go to Accommodation, it lists accessibility request, supplemental, semester request, accessibility letters, and equipment. From your homepage, you can click Accommodation and Accessibility Request to look at the form you just filled out. You can contact the Office of Accessibility Services in Halden Hall, room 13, by calling 617-928-4648 or emailing accessibility@mountida.edu. Thank you.